If you travel a lot, you know that some Airbnb listings feel too perfect, like they're hiding something. Last fall, I booked a quiet coastal house in Oregon called Seaside Rest. It had great reviews. Ocean view, cozy porch, everything looked normal. But what I found inside wasn't a vacation home. It was a house that shouldn't exist. Not anymore. This is the story of the Airbnb that doesn't exist anymore. I travel a lot for work. I'm a real estate photographer. Small towns, quiet suburbs, sometimes those eerie in-between places where half the houses are for sale and the other half look abandoned. Last November, my assignment was a coastal town in Oregon. Population? Just under 3,000. The Airbnb I booked was called Seaside Rest. It looked perfect. White walls, cozy porch, ocean view. The reviews said things like, peaceful stay, felt like home. The sound of the waves puts you to sleep. But when I tried to message the host, no one replied. Still, I got a confirmation email and a lockbox code, 0407. I arrived around 9 p.m. The road was covered in fog, pine trees on both sides. The GPS said, you've arrived, but there was only an old house. No car, no light, nothing. The porch light flickered weakly. I figured maybe the listing photos were just outdated. The code worked. The door clicked open. Inside smelled like salt and mold. There were family photos on the wall. A man, a woman, and a little boy smiling in front of that same porch. The frames were dusty. The wallpaper had peeled at the corners. I texted the host, "Hey, I'm in. The place is fine, thanks." No reply. That night, around midnight, I woke up to footsteps upstairs. Slow, heavy, deliberate. But the listing said it was a single-story home. I grabbed my phone, turned on the flashlight, and walked toward the hallway. There were no stairs, just a wall. But I could still hear someone walking, right above me. Then, laughter. A child's laughter. I ran to the porch and stayed there until sunrise, pretending to take sunrise shots for my client. But when the light hit the house, it looked different. The paint wasn't white anymore. It was gray, cracked, half-burned on one side, and the air smelled like smoke. I drove into town for coffee. The barista, an older woman, smiled and asked where I was staying. "Seaside Rest," I said, "out on the Bluff Road." Her smile vanished. She set the coffee down slowly and said, "That place burned down 6 years ago. The family died inside." I laughed nervously, pulled out my phone to show her the listing, but it was gone. Airbnb said, "This listing does not exist." Even my confirmation email had vanished from my inbox. That night I drove back. I had to see it again. The fog was thicker, the road felt longer. When I reached the spot, there was nothing, just an empty lot. Grass, ash, and an old mailbox that read, "Seaside Rest." Inside the mailbox was a folded photo. The same family from the wall, except now, someone had written across it, in faded ink, "Thanks for staying with us again." Then my phone buzzed. New message. "Hope you enjoyed your stay. Come back anytime." The sender's name was Seaside Rest 0407. And the timestamp said November 17th, 2017. 6 years ago. I never reported it, I just moved on. But every so often, when I book a new Airbnb, I scroll down through the reviews. Because sometimes, just sometimes, I see my own name Great stay. Felt like home.